Prince had an ironclad habit of doing his vocals all by himself in the control room. Everything else he would do with other people there, but his lead vocal he needed to be alone in order to get the intimacy and performance that he wanted. In order to do a vocal, I set up his vocal mic where he wanted it, which was just on a big boom stand in the control room right in front of him. And then I would route that mic and test it to make sure it was all working, and I would take a patch cord labeled with a piece of tape so that all he had to do is patch it into the next track if he wanted it to go elsewhere. He was completely alone, and I would wait on the other side of the door. If you listen to some of those Prince records, you'll hear soul and gospel screaming. It's almost unearthly. How can a human being make that noise? Imagine hearing that on the other side of a door. And occasionally, especially if it was going really well, he would say, fresh tape. In the time that it took him to do this song, he already got inspired to do another one. And we'd put up tape and we'd do another song. And often, we would finish at 7 o'clock in the morning and we'd have rehearsal at 10. And he was never late for rehearsal. Often, when we were home in Minneapolis, he would get the itch to play a gig. And if it was determined that we were going to do a show that night, we would rehearse until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, pull everything off the rehearsal stage, pack it into the road cases, get it into the truck, drive the truck to First Avenue, unpack it out of the truck, load it into First Avenue, load it up on stage, set up the mics, check everything, do a show that night, play from 9 to midnight, take everything down, back into the road cases, load up the truck, and occasionally this would be January in Minnesota, where you'd be lucky if the temperature got up to 1. So you load everything into the truck in the snow, drive the truck back to rehearsal, and of course you have to set everything back up. Drums, amps, bass, keys, mics, everything to be ready for 10 o'clock in the morning when we rehearse again. And I have to say, you don't hear me complaining. This is a badge of honor. This is a tour of duty. This is you being a good soldier. This is you being the recording engineer for one of the biggest artists in the world.